Ladies and gentlemen, Arknights Autumn Celebration livestream has ended. From the livestream, we got a lot of information about the game next update. The long-awaited Stultifera Navis event will soon be here on November 3rd. It was actually a 3rd anniversary event for Arknights CN. So there are a lot of things we will get in that event. Without further ado, here's the summary of the livestream. First, they showed the data of players and their CC8 risk. So ladies and gentlemen, did you manage to get risk 18? The Chapter 10 extreme stages will be opened in the second week of Chapter 10. Along with Children of Versus record implementation. And they announced IS the 2nd of November expansion. With new rewards, and a new monthly squad featuring your crocodile's waifu. And now for the real deal. The Stultifera Navis event is announced. It's a big event and is the continuation of Undertide's event. Stultifera Navis will feature a limited banner. Keep in mind limited banners have a separate pity from the standard banner. If you accumulate 75 pulls in this banner you can buy the 5-star. And 300 pulls for the featured 6 stars. And once the banner ended, all of your remaining pulls will be converted into headhunting parametric models that can be used to buy items in this shop. In Stultifera Navis we will have 4 new operators. I will talk about the new operators, but we'll go into the detail in a separate video. Now let us all see the new operators in this event. The limited in the altar is none other than Spectre, the Unchained. Or what I like to call her, Spectral. This alternate version of Spectre is a 6-star doll keeper specialist. Her substitute unit has a very useful ability. It can inflict movement reduction and arts damage to enemies in the surrounding tiles. And if you have all Abyssal Hunter operators, consider yourself lucky. Her second talent will increase the HP of all Abyssal Hunter operator. And she can also give an SP recovery bonus of plus 0.5 SP per second with her module. Each of her skills is also unique, providing DPS and survivability in a dangerous place where others probably won't survive. Spectral is not an easy unit to use or make your stage significantly easier. But she will fill some certain niche that no other can. And keep in mind she is limited, and her debut banner is the best place to get her. She has an E2 Art Life 2D, and I think this is the peak Life 2D in the game. Absolutely gorgeous. Then for the standard 6-star. We will have a new Swordmaster 6-star, and it's the Inquisitor Irene from Undertides. Compared to Spectral, Irene is easier to use with the strong burst skill. And have the new Levitate effect. That will basically levitate enemy into the air, making them an aerial unit. If you need to clear a group of enemies or bosses, the Siberian Golden Forehead is just for you. Now for the free unit. Like Undertide's event, the free unit in this event is a 6-star. We have a 6-star Therapist Medic Lumen. He is simply the best unit to deal with any kind of abnormal status. He got a burst and consistent healing skills. A very useful unit in his debut and upcoming events. And for the 5-star, we have Artificer Supporter Windflit. He can summon a device that will increase the attack of caster and supporter. Although he is not an efficient unit to use, but perhaps you like his kits. This banner also features 3 other limited. We have W, Rosmontis, and Skalter. You can obtain them as a rate off character, or from the 300 pulls. And of course, there will be a free 10-time pull ticket. Daily 1 free pull, and daily free or under during the event. Moving to the skin section, we got 8 new skins in the event. First for the free new skin in the Bloodline of Combat skin series. We got a free skin for Frostleaf, obtained from login event. Her combat outfit when she was on a rescue mission in Northern Colombia. Then a free skin from event rewards for Lancet 2, not a swimsuit, but it will do. This is her when she was on a mission helping Nigerian refugees in Iberia. She was presumably shot down from an aircraft and fell into the sea, drifting aimlessly for 3 months until she was rescued by the Rhodes Island team. Then a skin for Aurora. Countries of Terra once sent dozens of expedition teams to climb the Sami mountain peak. And only Aurora's team, sponsored by Karlan Trade, successfully reached the top. Next up, a skin for Gnosis. His attire when he becomes the first Speaker of Parliament in Yerrig. Under Silver Ash recommendation. The whole Terra will soon witness the rise of this country. Then a Life 2D skin for Skadi the Corrupting Heart. This is her attire when she, well, I guess when she becomes the enemy of humanity. She'd well the wreckage of the Iberian cathedral flooded by the sea. And the singing came out of her throat, and into the ears of every sea terror. The quote says something like this: when she achieved perfection of this body, she will ascend from Terra, and head to the endless sea of stars above the sky. Then 3 new skins in Ambient Synesthesia series. Giving me all the James Bond vibe. First is a skin for Reed. Her casual clothes while writing some kind of manuscript. Then a skin for Tequila. Tequila's performance outfit as a host. Don't dare to play cards with him if you don't want to lose. Lastly, a second skin for Mudrick. Patrolling the performance site to ensure the performance goes smoothly. In order not to disturb the audience, she changed her clothes. Now for the skin Rerun. We got a lot of Rerun skins in this event. But first, let's see W. W skin will not only get a Rerun but also Life 2D, and new voice lines. So now she have a separate voice lines than her default skin when wearing this. If you already bought this skin, you don't have to pay for anything. But if you haven't, the skin price will be increased to 24 PO. These are some other skins that will get a rerun. And Rhodes Island Fashion Show skin, with 7 new skins added. Also, if you already own Spectre skin before this event come, you will get this skin voucher for free, equivalent to 18 PO. Now let's see the mechanic and enemies in Stultifera Navis. Enemies and mechanic in this event is quite troublesome. Now for this event, you really must build your best Wandering Medic. Or build Lumen as soon as you acquire him. The enemies will give your operators constant nervous impairment elemental damage. That can inflict true damage and stun your operators. The tile in this stage will have these smudges, or whatever they're going to call it in global. They either appear from a certain tile or when a certain enemy is defeated. Which when they are defeated, the tile where they die will be covered by this. It's like a parasite that can spread to the entire ground tiles. One smudge will expand into 4 tiles adjacent to it. If an operator is on the tile with this smudge, that operator will continuously receive arts and elemental damage. And some enemies will deal more damage to the operator on this smudge. Even some gain additional ability when standing on a smudge, like becoming invisible. The only way to stop its spreading is to make a sacrifice. By placing an operator on a tile with this smudge, preventing it from spreading. There's also a device that you can use in this event called the Saint's Hand. Basically a lawnmower from Plants vs Zombies. You can use it to sweep a certain tile, stunning and damaging enemies along the way. And have other useful utilities that you can choose. In this event you also have equipment called the Little Helper. An equipment that is more or less like Dozoles holiday stickers. It will give your operators some certain buff like plus block count, stats boost, and can affect Saint's Hand ability, like removing smudges. For the enemies, well honestly I won't be able to talk about them in detail. So check out other videos of someone explaining these enemies. Especially the boss stage. This event boss is a freaking biblical jellyfish, and has 4 phases. There's a lot of stages in this event and you can get 36 PO as a first clear rewards. Like always, farm event stages, get event currency, and exchange them for the items in the event shop. And these are the tier 3 materials that will have a higher drop rate in this event. There will be new modules for Doll Keeper, Therapist, and Duelist. And since Swordmaster already have their module, Irene will instantly get one. And here comes the best thing about Stultifera Navis update. Annihilation sweep ticket. All you have to do is unlock an auto run in an Annihilation stage. And then you can use this sweet ticket to instant clear the Annihilation. You can obtain 1 ticket per day from daily missions. And by the way, they will add new rewards in the daily and weekly missions. And you might have noticed that the layout of the LMD and EXP stages has changed. This is because they will soon add another LMD and EXP stage. There will be some new packs that you can buy. But here is the most interesting one, a 6-star selector. You can get 1 10-time pulls ticket. And a ticket to select one of the following 6-star operator to recruit. Up to Fartooth's banner, but no limited character. The 60 and 100 sanity potion will be increased to 80 and 120 sanity potion. There are new background theme that you can unlock. New operator records and paradox simulation. New medals, and new theme furniture. And they already preparing for Arknights' 3rd anniversary in January. They will hold some kind of event in Japan. And 3rd anniversary will most likely feature Garvial altar event. So prepare your Orundum, and buy her skin to obtain that free skin ticket. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Arknights' golden age will return again. That should be all. Adios.